We're live now. So guys, once again, welcome to this regular format of the VC pitching sessions by InnMInd. And today we're focusing on vertical agnostic deal flow of amazing startups within the Web3 sector. And as always, I wanted to start first with the introduction of our amazing VCs who are here with us today on the session. Wanted to pass the mic first to Lloyd from FunFair Ventures. Lloyd, if you can give us a brief introduction to FunFair and what is your current investment focus?
Sure, yeah. So thanks for that. Yeah, FunFair has been around since 2016 as incorporated as a company. We started building a decentralized gaming ecosystem on Ethereum. We did an ICO in 2017. And then continued to build that product up for about 4 years. We exited that business in 2020, and since then have done various projects. But the thing that we're focused on in the main now is a ventures business that we formally started about a year ago. In that time, we've closed 22 deals. We have 6 in execution right now. We don't have a specific thesis. We focus on Web3, but we don't have a specific thesis within Web3. We don't have LPs, so it's a private ventures business. Yeah, and we're very active. We like to try and structure advisory into deals where we can, because we do have a lot of experience in blockchain tech development. Most of our team have been working in this space for at least 6 years. And yeah, we have good experience of not just scaling decentralized applications, but we've also run a top 100 ERC20 token economy as well. So yeah, we're just looking for interesting projects where we can help and through capital and potentially advisory.
Amazing, Lloyd. Thank you so much. I mean, it's always a pleasure having you on the sessions. Thanks for that. Perfect. Moving on. So I wanted to pass the mic for a brief introduction as well to Mustafa, representing Academy Ventures.
Hi, everyone. I'll keep it a bit brief. I'm with Academy Ventures. We're a new fund started in 2023. And we don't have a specific vertical focus within Web3, but we kind of want to focus on Web3 deals in general. And we kind of work a lot with university students in the US. So we try to help startups tap into the university community, the university blockchain community in the US as well.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Mustafa. Yeah, pleasure to have you as always. Thank you. Perfect. Moving on, I wanted to pass the mic to Mike Kirillov from MarsDAo Ventures for a brief introduction as well.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I hope you hear me. Yeah, I'm Mike. I lead business development at MarsDAo. So we are an ecosystem of crypto products, and we are the largest community in CIS region. So far, we have launched about 20 products in DeFi, education, trading, and infrastructure. And yeah, we are always open to investments. That's why we have venture arm. And yeah, we are actively invested by our founders fund and community VC. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah, pleasure to have you. Hope you like the projects from today. Thanks. Next, I wanted to give a word, Max from MarsDAo Ventures, also for a brief introduction.
Sure. I'm Max. I've been with MarsDAo Ventures for about 2 years. What MarsDAo Ventures is basically a venture studio. So we not only invest into early stage blockchain startups, but we also build them. We have been doing that since 2020. Have brought one of those projects to market and are planning to bring a few more to the market either this and next year. And just like the others before, we are not really specific in any sort of vertical. We've invested into anything from SocialFi over DeFi to gaming, everything on infrastructure levels to single consumer facing products. We're pretty open. We like to be hands-on with the projects we actually invest into. Also, we like to be advisors on projects because also we've been in the space for a long time. We've went through a lot of growing ourselves, and we've seen a lot of different cycles in this market. So we always like to help and give as much valuable input as we can. Yeah, that's a bit about us.
Perfect, Max. Thank you so much. And yeah, hope you like the deal flow from today. It's a pleasure. Perfect. So moving on, I wanted to also pass the mic to Ankur Pathak, representing London Real Ventures.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me. So I'm Dr. Ankur Pathak from London Real Ventures, and we are the world's first media-powered investment firm. We use our platform, which has 5 million plus subscribers, a billion plus views and content, and 1,000 crypto and non-crypto KOLs to really help propel our portfolio companies to get organic reach within the system. We're chain agnostic. We're looking into AI, blockchain, and Metaverse, and we're just looking to be here 10 plus years out, not 10 months out. So that's what we do.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for this intro. Yeah, it's a pleasure. Thank you. Perfect. So I think that we also have Jeff from Cobo Ventures. Jeff, are you here with us?
Yeah, Karen, thank you so much for inviting us to join this session. My name is Jeff. I'm with Cobo. Cobo is a custody solution provider based in Singapore. We have been in the industry for over 6 years. So we are one of the largest in Asia Pacific region. So we do have our invest arm called Cobo Ventures. So we invest mostly in the the custody ecosystem startups. So most are wallets and security related companies. So it's a great pleasure to join the session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Yeah, thanks for joining us, and hope you like the startups from today. Amazing. And I think, yeah, we also have Ariane representing VU Ventures, and he's experiencing some background noise troubles, but yeah, anyway, whenever you get a chance to give a brief introduction as well, that would be great. But in the meantime, I think we can get started with the most exciting part for today, the startup pitches. And I wanted to start with an amazing startup, Weld Money, and its co-founder, Alex Bobuk, representing and pitching the Weld Money startup today. So Alex, whenever ready, you can share the screen and start the pitch.
Hello, guys. Do you hear me well?
Yes.
Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you. Thanks for invitation. Really appreciate it. With me today is also my partner, Arina. So we are two today. So in a couple of words, what's Weld Money? We know that everybody wants not only to trade and to make millions from $1, but also we want to withdraw our profit and to pay for our regular expenses. And in most cases, we want to do it quickly. And the best way is not to move lots of our crypto assets to some banking accounts. We know what happens today with crypto exchanges, what happens last months with centralized banks. So we as crypto adopted people, we want to hold our assets in crypto and to pay in the real world right today, and not to spend lots of hours to withdraw, to log into exchange or to wallet, and so on. So Weld Money created its up and running bridge between crypto and fiat world. We created not custodial and not custodial solution where you can connect your existing crypto wallet to our application. You can issue a regular traditional banking card, add to your Apple Wallet or Google Wallet, and pay for coffee without withdrawing like lots of crypto to your banking account. We have already started in one region. This year, we also started 27 new regions. We are one and the only crypto card in Ukraine. We got several grants from Amazon, from NIR, from MasterCard. We are the winners of Amazon Accelerator, and now we are in a startup accelerator from Meta and Genesis. So yeah, we're up and running like from September 2022. We have more than 15 registered users. It's all of them are from crypto. And this year we started, let's say, a pivot from our business. It's not B2C model, but already B2B2C model, where we provide easy to install API for our Web3 projects for companies who want to get their own white label card, who needs a beautiful off-ramp solution, who wants to see their card inside their account, inside their system, who wants to provide, for example, if I'm using my favorite wallet or my favorite exchange, and every time I pay using my Apple Pay, I see the logotype of my favorite partner, yeah, in taking coffee or making some transaction in gas station. And as for now, we already have one integration. We're in the middle of integration with a big centralized exchange. The total amount of users is more than 4 million people, and the target audience in our markets more than 1.5 million. So we're in the middle of this integration. I think we'll start with maybe 1, maybe 2 months. We will start some testings already. So our main main goal why they want to work with us, because it took for us more than a year to create all infrastructure, to create companies, systems, integrations with banks, and so on. With our solution, our Web3 partner needs like 1-2 months to integrate and save 10 times budget for implementing the solution. So that's what we are doing. As for now, we are in the middle of integration, as I said. We have several banking partners in integration, one in production, and we are looking for a smart money investor who is familiar with crypto payments, who is familiar with huge Web3 products with off-ramp functionality, yeah, and that's our purpose today. So I'm ready to ask for to answer some questions if you have. So please go ahead.
Thank you so much. Yeah, please, questions.
Do you do corporate bank accounts too?
If you mean that if we open banking accounts for our customers, yes, we do.
I mean, those customers, can those only be individuals or also the corporate entities?
Our product is for end users. So if you have a crypto exchange, you have your clients, you get in your interface inside your system card accounts with balances, transactions, and so on, and your end user will get the account with the card connected to your crypto wallet inside your crypto exchange. And so we open accounts for your end users, individuals. We don't open accounts for companies, but we can provide such service using our partners. If you need, for example, some off-ramp or on-ramp banking account for your individual purposes.
Gotcha.
Any other questions?
Yeah, Alex, sorry, what market specifically is this available for? You mentioned Ukraine. There was others, but which markets is this for now?
Yeah, so for now it's Ukraine, and we are in progress with Europe. It's 27 countries. Also in our roadmap is Asia and MENA region in this year with our partner.
Because that kind of leads to my next question, which is, what do you've clearly done some kind of like regulatory risk assessment here. Like, what I see that as potentially one of the biggest risks here is like the risk of regulation. I suppose European regulation will help you here, but have you done an assessment on how regulations might impact the business?
Actually, if you're talking about MiCA regulation, so we have prepared our internal AML and compliance procedures, risk assessments, and so on, already with in line with MiCA, because we understood a year ago that MiCA will come. That's why all our procedures is like 15 or 20 different internal documents, each from 20 or 30 pages. So it's a huge part of business, and we understand. I'm the director of our crypto licensed company, so I understand all also my personal risks to be in line with regulation and legislation. So sure, we are working with that.
Okay.
By the way, yes, I didn't mention that we have a crypto company stated by Lithuanian bank. We have 2 licenses for custodial wallets and for a crypto exchange. So we do both services.
Great.
In terms of the, I have 2 more questions. In terms of the roadmap, connecting to Lloyd's previous question, is there a reason why you approach these countries in this order?
Yeah, because European market is huge for us. We understand we have huge connections in Europe. That's why we took it as second market after Ukraine. One of our core partners, which we integrate with, has also coverage in other regions. But our current, we understand that B2C model is too expensive for us. We have to pay for users which are already paid by someone, and it takes lots of time. So we switch it to B2B model to provide this our card solution to big players who have already customers and who have their coverage. So in accordance with the customer core of our first partner, I mean B2B partner, it's absolutely in line with his core base. They have like 800,000 or 900,000 customers in Europe. So it's just, like business necessity.
And the other question would be the raise itself. How much are you raising, a what valuation, and what exactly is that money for?
I have to share another one screen. Okay, no matters. So yeah, for now we are making like bridge round. It's 500K. They will be spent for integrate the finalization of integration with core banks in Europe, for some staff expenses, for some marketing, and other like small expenses which have like 12 months runtime. So we try to plan, and we understand that 500K is absolutely enough for us to reach 100,000 clients during next 12 months, and to cover all our operational expenses, to meet break even, and to make already profits.
Okay.
Yeah, and here we are flexible. I mean that can be in shares of company, or in token, or in mix, because we have token, which has some utility inside the system. So using our token, as a user will have discounts for fees. He will have new services available only for token holders, like additional discounts for some services, for some particular, let's say, Web2 payments. We have already partnerships with huge companies, but still didn't publish them in media, just waiting for right moment.
All right. Thanks for that response.
Amazing. Any other questions?
Yeah, I got one here. You mentioned smart money. What are you looking for from your investors who will come on board?
Actually, connections. because the connections in this field, maybe it's the most important, because we need to have strong connection with right people inside our potential partners. Talking about our current connection, we have this integration with first exchange, because we know the CEO and the founder of the exchange with 4 million customers. So the most is connections, and I think maybe with some core understanding of business, just maybe to be like part of our mentor board to help us with maybe some corrections in direction, just to be in line with with terminology, with behaviors of customers, with business necessity of companies who we partner with.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you too.
Amazing. Any other questions? All right, I think not for now. So Alex, yeah, thanks a lot for the speech and sharing Weld Money with us today. And just an add note from my side as well, please pay attention to this amazing product and startup. I witnessed myself offline how the card works and how the payments are made. So it works perfectly, seamlessly, and it's truly an amazing solution. So yeah, thank you. Perfect. So moving on, I wanted to pass the mic to our next startup, and it's Vstory, represented by Sergey Rusak. So Sergey, I think you're the one pitching today, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Perfect. So feel free to share the screen whenever ready.
Yep. So yeah, hello everyone. I extend a warm welcome from our experienced team of developers with a very huge proven track record in the world of filmmaking. We are currently embarking on our exciting venture, and we are currently creating a cutting-edge platform that revolutionizes the way visual novels, animations, and films are brought to life. I do believe that everyone will support my idea that movie production costs millions of dollars. And not only that, even simple solution requires tons of time and expertise. So both professionals and independent content makers are limited by their skill and finance. So imagine a platform where you just type in the text and receive a film as a result. We are currently in the beginning of a revolution, and our product will revolutionize the industry itself. Vstory is going to be an innovative platform that will combine the power of blockchain and artificial intelligence in order just to provide a huge opportunity for a great number of people all over the world. And the key feature of this platform is going to be the intersection of blockchain and artificial intelligence. But the most important ingredient and secret sauce of Vstory, it's a custom built neural network that will learn how to compile everything into a meaningful story. It is actually an AI director that is trained by industry specialists, professionals, and talented artists in order just to be able to do the storytelling work. We have already spent 1 year on teaching, hashtagging, and feeding our AI director with datasets, and we plan to continue doing this in the coming years. For now, Vstory addresses a plethora of problems for movie making, creative and educational fields, advertising, corporate presentations on many levels, and individuals who are interested in visual novels, animations, and movies. It will cover, finally, videos, blogging, presentation animations on amateur and professional level, and eventually movies. Right now, we see that our marketing activities will cover both B2C and B2B segment. Only aiming at B2B business model, the project will become profitable starting from the month 8. And we are targeting only 6,000 US filming studios, and we aim to cover only 10% of them. In the B2C domain, we are aiming to creative people that are working over a great number of art projects, comics, animations, visual novels. We want to cover people who love to create but lack skills and time for for that. We want to cover KOLs, content makers, enthusiasts, and a lot of just all new things enjoyers. And of course, you may ask our question, why do we succeed despite large corporations already monopolizing this AI market? Because right now we are focusing ourselves on a very specific niche, and they are working on a very wide market. And despite this, we will do this much, much better. Of course, they will be eventually do the same, but we will do it faster because we're already 1.5 years ahead of this particular situation. We have talked with a great number of professionals, and they are all excited in our product. Many of them are already in the NFT domain, and we do believe that's going to be a very good starting point to spread the word about Vstory. Regarding the team, the bulk of the team are young and passionate developers. I'm pretty proud to know, and we're already in this particular project for 1 year, and we know how to deliver this project on a topest level. For now, the team consists of 15 guys in the house, and we have been working over this project for 13 months. This team, as Vstory team, is well balanced and fully controlled and by experienced leadership of our founder, Max. He's sorry not telling the word about this project because he has broken his hand right now and having an operation. So actually he will be available in a couple of days, I do believe. And he has a very huge experience and extensive experience in film and industry for more than 20 years. And he has received a tremendous number of awards during the time, including Hollywood and Cannes ones. So regarding our roadmap, in the coming months, we plan to release our version 1, improve development efficiency, and increase our outreach. Our focus for the next year will be introducing marketplace with monetization features and advanced animation tools. By 2024, we will release character animations, and by 2025, we will introduce AI-generated sound. Our goal for 2026 is realistic AI-generated animation with camera movement. As Vstory is going to be a Web3 project, so we're going to introduce our governance and utility token. As Vstory itself facilitates a creator economy and marketplace of users creating and transferring value among each other, this will result in earning opportunities at the end. Thus, marketplace-driven economy enables all users to be financially rewarded, leading to a more sustainable economic model from which Vstory will grow and expand with additional content as the entire ecosystem will grow in popularity. Regarding the tokenomics and talking about the tokenomics, we're having only 90% of tokens available for the investment rounds, and we are not planning to increase this amount. The initial market cap will be pretty low, it's 200K, and fully diluted valuation is going to be 19.5 million. Thank you guys for considering our vision. That's it, and that's all. So I'm ready to answer your questions.
Thank you so much, Sergey, for sharing this, and also perfect timing. Appreciate it. Okay, any questions? I think, Ankur, you should be particularly interested in this since this is related to media directly.
Yeah, look, I think it's a great story, Vstory, and it's a great intersection between AI and blockchain. Can you talk to me about, obviously AI is doing very well, but maybe some of the challenges that you see right now or that you may face in the next maybe 6 to 9 months?
Actually, to tell the truth, we're not seeing any competitor right now comparing to us. I can only name Runway ML, but we're having different approaches in generating the video. I do believe that InnMInd will be sharing all the links to the video that we are currently generating. I don't believe that anyone will be just emerging with such similar project in the coming 6 months because we're already ahead of everyone that's on the market for 1 year. We are feeding and teaching our data set with our data sets, and that's why our product will be very compatible in the coming 6 months, something like this.
Okay. Any specific challenges that you see over the next 6 months?
For the next 6 months, we need just to also kind of pre-seed round in order just to expand the team of feeders of our AI. And that's the biggest issue for us. We want just to teach our neural network core as fast as possible in order just to succeed. That's the main idea. But nevertheless, no other challenges, I do believe.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions?
Yeah, just one second. So you mentioned, just coming back, you mentioned that your initial target market is crypto community, is that right?
No. Our initial market target market is going to be B2B, and I've mentioned in. Let me just get back. As you may see, we are having very good connections in the film industry, and the founder Max has already been in this domain for 20 years. So he has been awarded for Hollywood movie Wanted. He was awarded at Cannes. He was awarded with a huge number of awards. So for now, he is in talks with a great number of guys from his networking, and they're pretty much excited to have this particular tool in the future. Because maybe you know that producers need to provide IPs. They need to make storyboards each time they want to present any idea. That's why as soon as we introduce subscription fee for B2B segment, we're going to introduce 3 subscription plans, as you may see here. That's going to be for production studios, professionals, and creators, and they will be able to do the storyboards at much cheaper level that they are doing right now. And of course, as a lot of creative teams, a lot of artists, directors, and creators, a lot of content makers are now from crypto. Of course, our next step is going to be to cover this crypto community in order just to allow them to turn their NFT collections, to turn their content on the next level.
And how do you make money?
We have a very good and profound SaaS model. We have calculated all the issues and all the figures. So as I've mentioned, we're going to become profitable starting from month 8 after the launch of our version 1. Yeah, so we can share all these figures with you if you really want.
Yeah, no, so then I suppose it leads into my next question. So that's fairly traditional, right? You have a SaaS model, you're going B2B. Why do you need a token?
And we don't need a token itself. We need the technology of blockchain itself, because that's a very good intersection of blockchain and AI in order just to store IPs. So under the hood of Vstory, we're going to implement digital right management system in order just to transfer intellectual property rights in the best way possible. And as soon as we have 3 subscription plans, so let's say if you buy professional plan, you need just to pay $1,000 in USD or in our VST tokens. And as soon as you have this subscription plan, all the intellectual property rights will be belonging to you. But if you are just paying less, all the intellectual property rights will be just kept on the platform, and there's going to be additional revenue streams for the platform in order just to provide monetization for this content, just showcasing something like this. And of course, as gonna we raise through token sale, of course, we will just use this token in order just to let our investors earn additional profits in the future.
Okay.
Thank you. Any other questions? All right, I think for the moment, it's all clear. Thank you so much, Sergey, for sharing Vstory with us. And yeah, I think the rest will come later. And meanwhile, I also noticed that Luis from Hyper88 joined us at the beginning of Sergey's pitch. So Luis, maybe you can just share with us briefly your investment focus and criteria, and then we move on to the rest of the presentations. Okay, Luis, are you here with us? All right, maybe some connection troubles. Anyway, hopefully he will join us in a bit. But meanwhile, let's move forward. So I wanted to pass the mic to Bakrom Kolmatov, representing Admeal startup. Bakrom, whenever ready, yeah.
Yeah, hi everyone, my name is Bakrom. I hope you are not hungry because I'll talk a lot about food and Web3, of course. So we are building Admeal. It's a platform that helps food content creators to monetize their audience. And there's like 1 in 6 billion foodies who cook on an everyday basis and generate content. And only less than 1% earn money as a content creators. And food is the second most popular type of the content because everyone likes to share this with friends, families, followers, even if they're not food bloggers. And there's like problems why they can or maybe don't know how to monetize it. current platforms, they require to generate a lot of content to make a lot of views and likes. If they stop generating content, they lose their views and revenues, and they can't monetize from previous contents that they already created. So that's why there's like no tools to drive engagement and loyalty, because they focus on generating more views and likes. And also 90% of recipes suffer from bad UX because marketers use it as a promotion, and also food bloggers use it to get more likes and views. But they don't think about the UX part for end users. That's why paid recipe market appeared that valued right now as $2 billion. Admeal makes it easy for foodies to become creators by tokenizing recipes for recurring revenue from recipe access, and also rewarding foodies for cooking recipes, and by collaboratively co-creating recipes with creators, writers, and content makers. And here's the features. We issue NFT ownership so that these NFT owners could get royalties from any recipe sales and brand sponsorship. And like by our calculations, 10 recipe NFTs could generate them passive income like at least $100 monthly, but it could be like 1K, 10K, depending on how many times will be cooking this recipe. As a bonus, they will generate with this recipe collectibles that will be used by foodies to collect it, to trade it, to exchange it. And also the feature that skyrockets the retention, that's like rewarding these foodies for cooking recipe. We have 3 revenue streams like transaction fees, NFT collectible sales, and promotion tools for brands. This is our tasty team. So myself, I had started my career as a software developer and then transitioned to the product management, launched into businesses. I worked in investment bank like Deutsche Bank, Renaissance Capital, worked in venture builder, and also personally invested more than 50 crypto projects since 2017, including Polygon, Chainlink, Request Network, and Request Network, and a lot of them. And of course, like we have 15 amazing team members, and all of them worked in blockchains, in creator economy, and in big companies like MarsDAo worked, and that's why we have connection with them. Before moving to the Web3, we generate 40K sales, and we also got hackathon prizes from Polygon and Cello, and we grow our community. So we launch soon. We launch our mobile app and NFT collection. This year we are going to develop partners marketplace and also NFT rewarding tools. Next year it will be mostly NFT marketplace and NFT tools for CPG brands and token launch. In 2025, we are going to implement decentralized identity to help them to monetize cooking data. And we talked with Polygon ID last week, and we are going to implement their solution. It's quite easy for us to acquire users because we have really good incentive mechanism for acquiring, for inviting, sharing, and creating a recipe and cooking. So in this market, there's like 2 projects that building product around recipe. It's like Foodverse, OneRare. They're building gamified cooking experience in the Metaverse, and they raised $2 million. And Government NFT, this kind of recipe NFT for chefs, but the team is not technical and product team. And there's like Web2 projects with Jupiter and Foodie, but it's not comparable to us. We have really good developed utility part for tokens. So there's like high demand from food bloggers and CPG brands. Most of our tokens will be distributed to community, part of them for development part and investors. So far, we right now raising pre-seed 500K. There's like 2 funds who are interested to join us, and we are looking for more investors who could help us to introduce to brands and help us to grow faster. Yep, that's it.
Thank you so much, Bakram. Yeah, indeed, I realized I am hungry after listening to your pitch. Any questions, please?
That was a 500K pre-seed. What's the valuation?
It's 7 million.
Okay. And you said that it's easy for you to acquire users. So what are we looking at in terms of monthly users as you launch?
Right now, we have like 5K community members those people who right now testing our app and testing our features inside our community. But we will start growing, and we actually going to reach 100K monthly active users at the end of this year.
Okay, and then final question for me. Then I guess within this app, is there an NFT marketplace, or are they going outside to do these secondary market sales?
Yeah, of course, we are going to implement NFT marketplace because it would be quite easy for them to trade and sell it inside of our app, because we allow them to sell this NFT recipe, NFT ownership of these recipes also, and also NFT collectibles.
Thank you.
Perfect. Any other questions?
Yeah, I have a question. I was just curious what your background was.
So, sorry, I didn't catch your question.
Your background and kind of what inspired you to start this project.
Yeah, I'm founder and CEO of this project.
Yeah, but like, what's your experience and background, like in the NFT space and the food space, like?
Yeah, I came in 2017. It was my first experience to launch first crypto project. It was decentralized exchange, P2P non-custodial, and we actually tested and we launched it. But in 2018 it was like bear market, and we couldn't raise that money at that time because there wasn't at all like Web3 investors, and kind of most people were skeptical in 2018. And regarding food, our team, like for example, our team has really good experience. Pyle worked in Mars and in food tech startups, and that why he has experience in launching businesses in USA and EU. And Cedric has experience in working in creators economy and launching Zoop Web3 startup Zoop. So personally, our team has really good experience in all this sphere, and we have like plus 10 amazing people.
Does it answer your question, Mustafa?
Yes, it does. I'm just curious, like what, like why did you decide to, like why food? Like whoa.
Yeah, that's a good question. Once we started like testing creators economy ideas, so we focused on food because personally I like food. I mean, I cooking food, yes. And once we started testing, we tested different ideas for monetizing food content for food bloggers, because the food content and like food segment actually kind of specific, and they have their say like specific behavior, you know, so it's kind of different from fashion, from like different bloggers. So that's why we focused on this, because this one is like bigger and they have really kind of different problems that we're going to solve by developing this product.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Okay, I believe not for now. So Bakram, yeah, thank you so much for the pitch and for sharing this with us. Yeah, thank you. Amazing. Moving forward, we have 3 more great startups to go. So I wanted to pass the mic to MarsDAo, represented by Denise Isaudov. So Denise, whenever ready, please.
Yeah, I'm ready. Did you see my screen?
Yes, all good to go.
Okay, nice to meet you. My name is Dennis and I'm CEO and founder of MarsDAo. MarsDAo is marketplace for soft, safe, different locked type of asset and illiquid asset with market price. So it is like Amazon in our usual life, but only for Web3. And my product is very useful for those who are on this pitch day today. So about the project. Here are many VC funds and private investors, and usually you are unable to exit the project, early stage project, while vesting. And you face price impact, slippage when you try to sell your unlocked allocations inside the market or inside the liquidity pool. And the main reason is that the secondary market for soft and safe and OTC for low liquid assets either don't exist, very fragmented, and usually not safe. And we create comprehensive P2P solution which help early investors to exit the projects at any stage. We focus on offering a legal tech solution for soft and safe, create OTC for market cap tokens above top 50 coin market cap, so like a first 1,000 low liquid tokens. And all our transactions are on chain, so you can our OTC is really transparent, it's understandable, and with easy onboarding for early investors, for VC funds, family offices, investments DAO, etc. And you can use it, and don't be scared any legal different issues and problems. So how it works? Usually today it works very simple, and it is as easy as sell your phone on Amazon. You just connect wallet, you create your deal, OTC deal, choose some types of OTC deals we offered you. You can post it, and we will moderate this deal and help you to pack it to be more attractive. If you need, we can tokenize it and create IOU Binance Smart Chain assets on your OTC deal or your SAF, for example. We will help you to search buyers and sellers in our OTC desk. They will match you and buyers, one buyer or some buyers, and you can sell your SAF and SAFE in whole or in part fractionally with many different buyers. Our solution works already in Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum, especially for low liquid assets. Our business model is very simple. For example, you sell $1 million SAF. It is usual size of SAF, 1 million with a half, SAFE is a little bit more. You can sell it to one or some buyers. We grab from 1.2 to up to 5% from this deal, like OTC fees, and share them between different counterparties. And usually from 1 million, we earn from $12.5 thousand up to $50,000. $50,000 from one deal. And of course, we are planning and creating some e-commerce mechanic that usual marketplace have. We grow every month X2 the previous month. At this moment, we have open deals for $148 million. We already earn $165,000. 45 B2B clients like VC fund, family offices, and sometimes private representative of VC funds already are active clients. They sell or buy something. And we have 9 big strategic partnerships which open access to more than 600 VC funds and huge investors in Web3. And for end of this year, we're planning to grow 6 times. Market slide, my favorite slide. So just imagine, today SAF SAFE trading turnover is around $2 billion per year. And we have near $60 billion of locked assets in SAF and SAFE. So today, if we grow very fast, we can return liquidity like $60 billion to early investors. But we know that Web2 want to go in Web3, Web2 VC funds, Web2 investors, but they can't go because they don't know how to score project. They don't understand some niche like SocialFi, GameFi, Deep DeFi, doesn't matter. And for them, is the best way to go to Web3 is from secondaries. Buy lots from secondaries. For example, you want to buy an MOC, you can buy it with us. You want to buy layer 0, you can buy it with us. And we know that venture market will grow up like 5 times. So we see that in 2026, venture capital market with locked assets will be around $250 billion. Today we have $2 billion, and for just 4 years, we have $250 billion market growth of potential trading of low liquid and illiquid assets. And I have some opinion. I have proofs that secondary markets in Web3 can be $1 trillion next 7-8 years because there will be debts, bonds, loans, and different secondary products. So MarsDAo is suitable for all types of secondaries. What does it mean? This means that VC funds, family offices, and type of audience that I already mentioned can use MarsDAo and use it really safe and transparent because it is built on smart contracts. When you want to sell something with OTC managers in LinkedIn and size of deals like $10 million is not safe. It is closed community of small community, closed community of people who are traded between each other, and it's not suitable. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. We're a bit over time, so if you want to finish with the last slides, please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. We have many different clients, partners, and backers from tier 2, 3, and 1 tier projects which we are trading. And at this moment, we are searching $2.1 million raising on seed round. We already raised $500,000. We're selling 10% equity. And you can be our client, you can be our partner, you can be our investor or both sides. So we're a cool project that marketers really need us, because secondary in Web3 is most valuable thing and and I think it is the last niche that will be grow up the next years, because all niches in Web3 already full of projects. And we are the first project in Web3 which are B2B, secondary market, regulated, legal, secure. That's all.
Thank you so much, Denise, for sharing this. Yeah, great pitch, amazing solution. I see the hand of Max already, so Max, go ahead with the question.
When you say regulated and legal, can you explain that a little bit more? Obviously, there are, most SAFs and most safes also have clauses in there that say that reselling these assets, these illiquid and locked assets, is obviously against the contract. So how does that exactly work?
Usually in 9 times from 10 times, founders, project administrators are open to resell SAF for different buyers. It need to validate buyers, but founders are open to it, and they do it by themselves. In other case, it means that we are working now with 2 legal firms which have good experience and niche legal firms in secure and derivative side. So they work with secure and derivative assets, and they help us to create like legal standards with and a little bit change some soft architecture from first step when you invest in project, because unfortunately I didn't show you the slide with different tech solutions we will launch in this year, but one of the solutions it will change behavior of investors which want to not exit but go and invest in new project with new types of SAF. And also MarsBase will become an escrow when seller want to sell some SAF, for example, for 1, 2, 3, 4 buyers, because we will generate synthetic assets, sell it to the buyers, and MarsBase will be escrow and guarantee that buyers will grab their assets from the seller, because we will have regulated client service agreement with seller, MarsBase with seller, and that's it.
Okay. One other question, how do you source these deals? And do you have some sort of either threshold or some sort of requirements as to at what stage in the life cycle of this agreement or this deal a deal has to be for it to be eligible to be sold?
Depends, case by case, because sometimes seller come to us and said, Dennis or Nick or MarsBase guys, I need to sell safe for $11 million. I need to resign it. He gave us all conditions and all needs he wants. Portrait of VC who will buy his safe, for example, all conditions like minimum tranche size, available size, discount from which round, discount from valuation, or many. There are 14, 15 parameters per one deal usually. And it depends, it's SAF, safe, or safe plus token warrant. and we will grab them, we analyze them, and we search in buyers who fits for these parameters. Of course, it's not all buyers and not all our clients and all our user base is suitable for this deal, but we search deal for especially for needs of our sell side.
Okay.
Just one question. And so you mentioned if you're regulated, like where are you regulated out of? Where's your company based?
Okay.
And the other thing I had is like, how do you deal with things like due diligence, KYC, or all of these
Okay.
things that we do as VCs all the time, which take so much time and
okay,
effort?
I understand. I will answer with the end. Usually, because seller side consists of two parties, seller and representative like OTC agent. And when seller have his own agreement with team of project, which he invested earlier and want to exit, team gave all steps for validating the buyer, usually. But in our side, we will validate and get KYC and IML compliance procedures for the buyer. But usually, seller side do it by themselves. While our platform will become bigger, we will grow. Of course, we will work with different third-party compliance firms and check all money which are going through our smart contracts, through our protocol, especially when they will trade with synthetic assets. But especially sell side do it by themselves. First part of question about our entity. At this moment, we have two companies, one company in Cayman, the second company in Singapore. But at this moment, well, I said earlier, we're working with two legal firms, which help us to build a better legal architecture. It takes some time, of course. I think we need 3, 4, 5, maybe months to complete all our legal activities. But as I said, now we are based in Cayman and in Singapore.
Thanks.
I was just wondering if you could share the names of the investors from whom you have commitments so far.
Yes, we can. I think it's better to discuss personally today. But there are two angel syndicates, one family office from Europe, one investment firm from Hong Kong, and 3 private investors. We are talking with 2 companies, 3 VC funds from MENA region, which maybe will be our lead investor. I hope we will complete this question in July. But if you need more info, we can talk it. We can discuss it today.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Any other questions? Okay, Dennis, I think that's it for now, at least. I'm sure the rest will come in private. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing this with us. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So moving forward, we have 2 more founders to go, and I wanted to pass the mic and the stage to SpiderWeb and its founder, Baljit Singh, for the pitch. So Baljit, whenever ready.
All right. Can you hear me well?
Yes, all good. All perfect to go.
Awesome. Can you see the screen as well?
Yes, perfect.
Thank you. Let's get straight into it. So we all know that AI dev is the fastest growing community in the world. There are like 800,000 AI devs and data scientists across the planet. And they have published 2 million models. 80% of these models has been published on the open source platform. Unfortunately, these open source platforms not even generating a single penny for these creators. Also, the remaining 20%, the IP of those models being owned by the centralized organization, which means it's less rewarding for the creators. Also, if we see the AI projects, the early stage projects, they are focusing on building the models instead of focusing on the business logic. That's a niche problem, which increase the cost of the AI models and lead time to the value for the enterprises. We are bringing here a perfect solution, which is a decentralized marketplace of the decentralized AI, where we are connecting the developer communities. We are building the platform where which is very easier to publish the models, acquire the models. Imagine when the AI service is just a one smart contract of it. With our platform, the AI creators, they can create the royalty income. They can monetize their models by converting their model as a digital assets. On other hand, the enterprises, they can save the money and time by utilizing the on-the-shelf models and connecting directly to the AI devs on the platform. Also, we are building a very core feature, which we call it as a perfect fit model or a best fit AI model, where the AI can help you to find the best AI for your AI use case. Our technology provides the early stage AI product or projects with the creator reward, embedded sales channels, and take care of the enterprises by helping them to leverage the value of AI by issuing the bounties or helping them to find out the best model available for them, without having the AI expertise in their in-house, and provide the AI middleware to allow the devs to natively deploy AI on any chain, any depth. Yes, any chain, any depth. That means we are omni-chain. We are going to the consumers where they are. They don't have to leave their space or the network to call the AI services. They can call it from their places. The revenue model is pretty straightforward. We're going to be charging 10% transaction fees per AI services called by the enterprises or the AI user. And here is the simulator for your review for the later. Behind the scene, the amazing team is working on this project. We are working on this project together over a year. We have collectively 100 years of combined experience with 60 plus patent. Myself, Baljit Singh, I'm a founder and a CEO of the company. And I have extensive experience of 14 years working in the AI, ML, and big data space. I have today with me my head of blockchain, Lucas, and Alec, head of our key advisor on the business side and leader on the Binance side as well. So they are here for answering any question to you as well. This is the team that work together to solve the big tech problems before, and we are coming together here again to make a world a better place for the AI devs and AI community. So far, this team has an amazing technology milestones achieved. Top 4 are the decentralized marketplace in place and decentralized AI training engine. That's a deep tech that we are building how to train the model on the blockchain itself. And proof of AI work, which are the consensus stack that we are building, where we can validate the accuracy and the performance of the models before and after published on the chain. And as I mentioned before, it's an omni-chain ML NFT that is in the place as well. We have established a strategic partnership with Flipside and Flux. Those are data partners and compute. And keep in mind, data and compute are the 2 initial or important ingredient of the AI. And we are in a process of acquiring some alpha customer. We are on talks with Avalanche and their Blizzard funds and Falcon. And we are also have initiated building the alpha community. We are going to the universities where the most young AI devs lives and with some amazing minds and ideas. And this team is already set on an amazing roadmap where we are aiming to launch our test net by mid next year and mainnet by end of next year with the ICO launch as well. With our roadmap, we are building some competitive advantages and very key IP, where we're calling it as a perfect fit model, where the AI is helping to identify the AI models for the AI use cases. decentralizing the AI engines. That is a very core technology, a deep tech that we are building, where the AI can be run on chain in a very decentralized manner. And the proprietary consensus is a key also, like whenever there is a AI models published, how you can validate and verify the equality and the performance of those models with the build to earn technologies. If you look at the market, there are several players that are doing the AI. We know the AI is at the surge right now, and especially in the Web3 world. And I want to highlight here the Hugging Face, which is a centralized marketplace of the AI in a Web2 fashion. And they have recently reached the evaluation of $2 billion. We are building a similar concept with the core technologies in the Web3 domain where we are decentralizing the AI itself. And in the round, we are raising $30 million US in the exchange of the SAFE financing. Most of this capital will be deployed for the product development, for the community development. We are incorporated in a state of Delaware, legally represented by the Goodwin. We just started raising, so it's an exciting. So SpiderWeb is capitalizing on the market, major market trend, creating a place for hundreds of Web3 AI projects to build and monetize seamlessly, reducing the lift for the enterprises to adopt the AI by giving them the access to the models and the technology that can help to identify the model automatically, and building a unique IP to allow the AI to run across chain, decentralizing the computing lift. If you are the ambitious person and aiming to disrupt the AI landscape in the Web3, come and join us. Thank you very much. Open for questions.
Thank you so much, Baljit, and thank you for sharing SpiderWeb with us today. Any questions?
I have a question. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was just like, I didn't see like a revenue model, or like how do you make money?
Yeah, so I will go back to that slide.
Okay.
Our revenue model will be based on transaction fee. So whenever there is enterprises, they need the AI service or AI model, and they procure it from the marketplace. The 10% fee will be charged by the SpiderWeb, and rest of the 90% will be allocated for the reward distribution for the creators of those models and for the node contributors.
Okay. 2.5. And this is your, sorry, like, what are your projections then moving forward? I mean, if you talk about what you can, or I don't know, obviously we're in a public forum, but that 2.5 million in revenue there, you expect, that's a projection for what?
Yeah, that's a simulator. We are focusing heavily right now on building the deep tech, and we need the partner and the VC who can help us to go to the market as well. Right. So we want to focus on deep tech, and this is the projection. If we have, let's say, 100K creators in our community with the 500 models in place, and every model is making or charging like $500 per year, so that 10% of it is going to be 2.5 million revenue. And that can be huge because it's a very optimistic numbers when we are here to build the community.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I was just curious to hear about your kind of like strategy or plan to target the university communities in the US.
Yeah, so AI community, like I have an extensive experience, for example, working in the AI, and my team is like from the Google, and they know the community pretty well as well. They are already part of several community channels, you know. So initially what we are targeting is going to the universities, like we are talking to the Georgia Tech, MIT, and in India, IISCs, and working with the Weld Money Ventures as well, to identify and pitching to their computer science departments if they have the early stage AI projects, the students that can bring and list it on our marketplace. And on the user sides, we are targeting like having on the early stage AI projects, you know, that needs those AI models.
Thank you.
Great. Any other questions?
Yeah, two questions for me. One, you mentioned, was it a $30 million raise? Can you, the raise?
Sorry, it's $3 million raise.
3 million, okay. And what
At
valuation?
30 million. At 30 million.
Okay, perfect. And two is you in your competitor slide had you and SingularityNet being somewhat similar in the same space. How are you different?
So that's a great question. Thank you. So we are different in several ways. They have the marketplace, so we are the marketplace. But what they are missing is a best perfect models, where we are using the power of the generative AI to find out the AI services for our consumers, and they do not have the decentralized AI training engines. So we know how to build the AI on the blockchain and run those for the training, retraining, or inferences on the chain itself. And the third thing that I have highlighted here is a proprietary consensus mechanism. So that is a very deep tech as well, because what we are building a new version of the proof of work, where we can embed the AI driven. You see how the AI been qualified, how the AI accuracy been validated and verified. All that been embedded in our consensus mechanism with complex algorithms, and those are the key tech things that make us different than many in the industry.
There might be one extra actually also, Anchor. SingularityNet will only onboard projects they are tightly partnering with. Our market strategy is to be able to onboard any data science projects, any AI developer, because we accept a containerized Docker version of AI model. SingularityNet does not allow that, so it's pretty long. It's a complex process to onboard SingularityNet, whereas on all platforms, you can actually go there now on the MVP and upload it by yourself if you have a Docker version of your model. So that's a really dramatically different approach to onboarding new AI developers as well.
Yeah, and you might be hearing a lot of AI project input in your portfolios. What they are like directing their capital is towards building the AI and infrastructure underneath it. So we want to optimize that capital, like by having a ready-to-go platform where the AI projects or AI creators, they don't have to worry about the underneath infrastructure. They can come easily, seamlessly, upload their model and start monetizing it.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you so much. Any other questions? Okay, I think that's it for now. Yeah, Baljeet, thank you so much for the pitch. Yeah, really appreciate it. Amazing. So we have one more startup to go. The last but not least, I wanted to pass the mic to OpenMe by Dmitry Gloshenko. Hope I pronounced it correctly.
Yep, almost there, but trust me, no one ever pronounced this good. So, and I live like not in my original country, so all my life. Hi guys. Yeah, so let me introduce OpenMeme and tell you who I am. So I founded in 2009 one of the biggest content meme platforms in the world actually, but it's based in Europe. I also founded a few other companies. I still own them. So I have pretty good track record. My pages, they have lots of traffic, but let me show you what's going on. So memes equals traffic, lots of traffic. Those are like my pages. This is actually statistics from SimilarWeb, but it's almost there, like 17 million per month, 10 million per month. 9gag is much bigger, but I think they have almost 200 million per month, Imgur. So what we need to understand that memes are traffic, and all of these pages, they are like outdated. They are so back 2008, 2009, 2010. They never have been upgraded, and everybody loves memes. So it's also very good timing for us because we have more content creators than ever before. You know, we have TikTok. You see, the Reddit Air Funny is one of the biggest threads on Reddit, and we have plenty of global different meme related projects, like even like Tenor, which was bought by Facebook or Google, I don't remember. And so why I'm doing this? Because I understand that actually Web3 is a game changer, and we can finally create big economies and big platforms together with our community. And for example, in my projects, and like same as 9gag, we owners, we earn from advertisement. That's it. Community, they do it for the lols. And in Web3, thanks to Web3, we expect users to have much higher user engagement. They can earn money, they can be our partners, they can be our shareholders. Everything is decentralized, safe, and democracy. So what is OpenMeme actually, and how are we going to onboard users from Web2? Plenty of them. First of all, I think that the last years in crypto failed like onboarding masses from Web2 because of it's hard. It's hard to have like, you know, MetaMask, has gas fees, everything. But now we have tools. We can do onboarding with one click. We can create non-custodial wallet for you. We can even pay for your gas fees. This is just beginning. So OpenMeme is actually a set of tools and a platform which allows us to work with community and to create something which was never created before. And actually lots of meme creators and users, they want it. So we want users to be able to create open collections on our marketplace. And open collections, but I'll give you like example. There's this guy, Matt Fury. Matt Fury, he created Pepe, the original Pepe. So if OpenMeme existed, he would own the whole collection of Pepe, and he would earn royalties and commissions from any other remake or anything inside this collection. Same for other trends, Doge, gas, you name it, billions of possibilities. So, but why do we need marketplace? Because, yeah, we want users to, you know, finally have this ownership and to, you know, what was created from this, how much it's worth, did it earn any money, did anybody tip it, does it won anything? So it's finally NFT technology allow us to do it. The next very important thing is actually we need to create world best content generator and how it works. So every element, you know, that memes are reused, remade. So we want users to be able to create original content as elements, it can be videos, images, memes, templates, anything you want. And we want other users to use it via our like mobile app or web browser, so they can create any content they want. And the more popular your content is, the more money it earns for you on many levels, but yeah, depends on the economics. So those are like real world examples, what you can do with our generator. You saw it on TikTok, probably Instagram and other platforms. Those are like statistics for like meme generators or content generators. Like people love it, and actually all of them, they are like subscription. We are doing it for free. We want like our users to grow the ecosystem with us. So next thing, because of this onboarding from Web 2.0 into Web 3, we want like users to give them very simple tools, how they can help us grow the platform. So for example, we think about creators. Why? Because content is the king. Content gives you traffic, and content is the most important thing on this type of platform. If you have great content, you have more users. So we are going to pay to creators with our coins. Then validators, I will show it actually in the next screen. Then traders, because we need volume on an NFT marketplace, and then affiliates to bring more and more users. And actually, I think that Web3 in this type of scenario gives us the highest possible boost for growing the content and user base. I don't know like any other niche where you can go. Yeah, thanks to this, what you see here. So validators are, because OpenMeme is a platform with different tools, and validator is a part of, we want the community to self-moderate everything, to vote, to do the democratical votes on every decision, if any content should be approved or removed from platform. So they get also rewarded for doing good or slashed for doing bad. Next, OpenMeme is a business. And what are we doing? We can have income from NFT marketplace trades. We can have income from advertisement. We can have fees, and we can have bounties for like working with B2B. For example, IKEA wants to have like some memes with IKEA. Let's go buy some coins, do some bounty. You will have amazing content. And all of this revenue goes back into treasury, and we are paying out 100% of what OpenMeme is earning as a platform, as a business, to all token holders. They just need to stake coins to remove them from the market, so there's less pressure. But it's a business.
Mitra, I'm sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah.
we're over time. So if you want to finish with the last
just a second. Where are we now? It was like almost 2 years from now. It took me lots of time to create tokenomics, product design, think about it. In 3 months, we're going to onboard lots of our communities and test the platform. We are raising up to $2.5 million right now. We raised already 720K in previous round. Our valuation is $36 million fully diluted. And it's second round. First round was 30 million fully diluted, but it was in much better timing. And why it will grow? We know what we're doing. We have a great team. We have lots of users. Market timing is perfect. And yeah, sorry, I was trying to do it in 5 minutes, but it's really hard.
No, you did great. Thank you so much. Any questions, please?
Just one, I saw your full circulation. Was it 100 billion tokens?
Yeah, 100 billion. You know why? Because it's proven that regular user he wants to have more coins than less. And like, for example, they was thinking that you cannot buy the whole Bitcoin and you need to buy whole Bitcoin. So this is actually a psychological trick to, it's just better for end users to have 100. So the coin is worth less than more, not like $100, but like less than $1. It's just better for marketing and for community. Yeah.
There are some potential issues with that, in that there's a certain amount of decimal places that exchanges actually go to. So you get rounded. I think when we were on Binance, I think we had 11 billion and we had 8 decimal places on Binance. Again, when you're traded against something like
I
BTC,
think it's
right?
like,
If you're paired against BTC, it can be a problem.
Yeah, I think it's actually not a big problem to have like 100 billions, or you can change it to 10 billions. The number is the same. It's just about like a number of tokens. But from my tests and from what I was talking with my community and other guys, advisors, they say more coins for this kind of project is better than less, and cheaper coin. It's just better because we will have millions of users and we want everybody to buy like something, $20, $50, $100 or more. So it's better for them to have less price less than $1 per coin. But if we have problems, I don't see it's a big problem to change it to 10 billions or whatever. It's not an issue. Yeah. Cool. Any other questions? Okay.
Okay, just the last check. No questions for now.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you so much, Mitra. Yeah, I'm sure the rest will come in private. And I think, we're done for today. So thank you so much, everyone, all the VCs, founders who stayed till the very end, and everybody who watched us in social media. Appreciate all the pitches and all the questions. This was brilliant. Please stay tuned for the next sessions, for the next live streams. And as always, we will follow up in private with all the details of the startups, so you can take a look and also let us know if you'd like to connect with anybody in private. The same goes for startups. So guys, also you've listened to your fellow founders' pitches today. So if you see potential partners amongst the startups, also feel free to let us know and we'll gladly connect you. So wishing everyone a great evening, morning, afternoon, depending where you are. So thank you for joining.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.
Thanks, everybody.